Evil heads. Man, it's good to be back. Your Juke Master General has arrived once again. And I'm back, baby. I'm back. It's been a long road. I will talk to you guys about that in a little bit. But I just wanted to say, first and foremost, I have been away for the holidays, so Merry Christmas, and I hope you evil heads had the dopest New Year's ever. I hope it was so lit that it legitimately lit the Everglades on fire. Legitimately, I just hope that you guys had just like a really Luke the Juke esque New Year's and Christmas. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to unpack in this video. I feel like it's really time to kind of peel back the layers of who your Juke Master General is, and what the channel's all about. And I'm gonna go through some stuff that happened in 2023, and some things that I really want to happen in 2024. Not only just in my personal life on both accounts, but also channel wise. So first and foremost, 2023 was a really mixed bag of a year. It was a lot of really great highs from the channel and my personal life as well at points. But with every good thing, there's a bad thing. So let me talk about it. So the good things first, obviously. I always take the good with the bad. I always roll the punches, like always. So I beat a whole bunch of games that I never beat before. Bushido Blade 2, for Throwback Thursday, Bushido Blade 2 style, I whooped that game's ass, and I unlocked the Kabuki Warriors for the very first time. That game is amazing. I love that game, but it's a chore to do that, man. Trying to beat 100 kills mode without dying, it's hard. And especially with somebody that doesn't even know the combos like me, yeah, pretty hard. So, yeah, a lot of really cool games that Resident Evil 4 Remake came out. That was a thing. And it's still a thing on the channel. I'm still getting to professional mode. That's going to be happening in 2024. But I'm not going to talk about 2024 yet, really. I'm going to focus on 2023, the past, and obviously this is kind of like a New Year's resolution video. I know that I said that I was going to post this before, but yeah, I was sick for 9 days, literally 9 days straight. Literally, I think the day or the day after I submitted the toys in for Toys for Tots. So I was sick for 9 days, and it was crazy. And then after that, I was gonna record a video for all of you guys, but dude, I barely could have talked to save my life without coughing. My throat was sore, I couldn't breathe, and it was just like the cold winter air was just killing me. It was killing me. But I'm still your Juke Master General at the end of the day, and I survived, and I'm here, and I'm back. I'm back home. I am back home. And the Juke lives in the safe house, right? In the asylum, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like home. Sometimes the Juke just feels a little bit lonely, But all of you evil heads have brought me through the worst of times, and I seriously, without a doubt, thank you all so fucking much. You guys are the best. 2023, it was great. It was great for the channel. The Resident Wars debuted, had David aka Yoda come over. We did a bunch of streams together. That was so much fun. But at the end of the day, there's always darkness in light, and that's why the Juke's life is kind of gray. You know what I mean? It's a gray area, maybe you can call it. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, with the amazing games that I was able to beat, and Resident Evil 4, and also the charity event, which, I mean, that drained the fuck out of me, and then being sick after that for 9 days, dude, that I felt like I was gonna die. I felt like I wanted to give up on life, on the channel, on everybody, on everything. I didn't talk to anybody. Family came over, and I was not of the right, I don't know, attitude or anything. I was so sick. I was so sick. It was probably the worst flu I ever had in general. When I get sick, I get sick. But I was really, really sick. Really sick. To the point where I don't even take medicine when I'm sick, honestly. I don't. I just ride it out, sweat it out, like a fucking, like the Juke Master General does, baby. I've had zombie blood all over me. I've, killed thousands of zombies, whatever. But in the asylum, I was just sick from the flu or COVID. It could have been COVID. I don't know. Who knows? But I was really sick. And even after that, 5, 6 days after that, I was still not feeling 100%. And, I barely even like celebrated New Year's Eve. I celebrated with my dad for a little bit because I started feeling a lot better. And, fast forward now, it's the 9th of January, recording this, and I just didn't feel right. My voice didn't feel right. I was coughing. Yeah, like the whole nine of being sick. And I felt like so many different symptoms. It came in waves. It was like the worst pain I'd ever felt in my body in the beginning. And then, it slowly just, that downgraded. And then I was just achy. I was sleeping every single day for for like the first week, and then the last 2 days of actually being sick, I was up and playing some video games and whatever, just to get my mind off of being sick and everything. It was crazy, but yeah. So I tend to babble on. That's why I wrote some note cards down, just because I want to do this video right. This is going to be a long one. I wanted it to be a long one because there's a lot of stuff that I need to address in my personal life, just so you guys understand exactly where I'm coming from and exactly what this channel is. So yeah, the games, like I said, the games that I had beaten, and the fun that I had along the way in 2023 on the channel was amazing. It was a great year for the channel. Still didn't get fully monetized. But I became a YouTube partner, and I was able to use, that as a catalyst for doing, charity streams, like, for Toys for Tots. That was so much fun, but it took a lot out of me. I think I just, kind of jumped the gun. I feel like my body was getting sick before it got sick, and then, honestly, that Santa Claus costume is very uncomfortable. It's not very fun. So, just know that. Just know that I sacrificed a lot for those kids, and you evil heads are amazing for the amount of money that you guys donated. It wasn't much, but it helped. Anything helps. Those kids that don't have, their parents don't have much money, they don't have much money, and, shit. I mean, just imagine yourself, on Christmas Day, not getting presents. That's not fucking fun, man. The whole point of Christmas is to that whimsical feeling of Santa coming, and he's got his Santa Claus costume on, and he's got the hat on, he's got that wiry ass white ass mustache and beard, and he's singing a song of love by giving kids presents for Christmas. And you don't get that if you don't have the money, and in America especially, we've run into really fucking hard times. It's just, I mean, the recession is real. The recession is real. If you don't live in America, you might not understand, but the recession is real. Like, Americans are suffering. We got to work 3 jobs in order to really support everybody. But I really just 2023, I really just tried to focus on the channel and, taking care of my dad especially too. And there's a lot of things that have happened with that. My dad has gotten worse. He's in hospice right now, which I don't know if any of you guys know what hospice is, but that's pretty much the curtain call. It's a very sad end to a very amazing, supportive, and would literally give the shirt off of his back for anybody. And it's a means to an end for him. And I just wish that thinking about it, I wish that it could end a different way, a better way. There has to be a better way. If I could turn back time, I would find a cure to Alzheimer's and dementia, which now he has. He has full-blown dementia now. And, he has nurses come in, which is what hospice is. He has nurses come into the house, and, they take care of him. And that's why I was saying that I don't have to take care of my dad as much. I'm able to focus on myself. But now I realize what hospice is. They're not there all the time. They're only there for a couple hours a day. And I still have to not as long, but more often take care of my father. So I hope that there's no confusion. It's just, yeah. I mean, I know that I thought, I don't know, because I just didn't know much about it. All this stuff with my dad is kind of really surprised me, shocked me, and made me learn a lot of things about, the elderly and hospice and UTIs, which UTIs, that's literally what destroyed my father right there. That was like the bell almost tolling. My dad had a really bad UTI, and supposedly that really can kill an older person. It's very minor to somebody like me or you guys, you younger guys out there, shit like that. But, that was pretty much the bell prematurely tolling on him. And none of us knew, none of us realized, and there were a lot of people that should have helped out. There are a lot of people on my side of the family that, like I said, I'm peeling the curtain back. I don't care anymore. I don't care about, how my family feels about me peeling the curtain back. I'm just going to do it just because I want you guys to know. I haven't exactly been there for you guys to support you guys, but I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, my dad's gotten a lot worse, and, right now, me and my mom are just kind of working overtime to, and my mom has her own issues too, and that happens, man. Nobody's perfect. I have my own issues, so does my mom, my family. Everybody has issues, but, it's just, I am fully dedicated into taking care of him, continuing on with the channel with in 2024, and I'm just really hyped. I'm really excited. To, announce some really cool shit that I hope that you guys are excited about too. And which, is what I want to segment into next. I've had a lot of time to think. Because, I've been kind of relaxing and just trying to wrap my mind around what has happened the last 4 or 5 years, taking care of my dad and stuff. Ever since I started the channel, that's when I started taking care of my dad, pretty much. So, yeah, I think the channel would have been, there would have been, I would have gotten a lot more subs. I would have gotten, monetized a lot quicker, if it wasn't for taking care of my dad. But I did it out of love. And that's what all of you guys should do. If a family member's sick, just be there. It doesn't matter what kind of job you have. You can always make money, but you can only get one father and one mother, and that's it. And I would do the same for my mom too. If she was really, really sick and, and I saw it and I knew that I had to step up, I would step up too. Because that's just what you do. It's just what you do. Just and that's what I mean. Not just men, but being a man. That's what makes you a man. Taking care of your fucking family through their good times, their bad times, dealing with your family shit. Your immediate family. You know what? Siblings, they're the worst. You can cut them out of your life and be fine. That's and it depends on the person. Sometimes you might feel guilty and contact them years later, but I'm fully convinced that my family is done. I'm done with them. They have done nothing to help. It's been me and my mother's not that strong. And I'm a skinny dude. I will flat out say it. I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but damn it, when the chips are down and, when the chips are down and I know that I need to do something, I fucking knock it out of the park every time. That's what I've done with the channel. That's what I've done for my father, and that's what I will do for all of you guys. All of you guys. If any of you guys need to talk, and 1000% I mean this, you have my Discord. It's in the description. Contact me. Let's go. Let's talk about whatever the hell you want. I don't care if it makes me uncomfortable. My uncomfortability threshold is pretty good. So I can pretty much deal with a lot of, if not anything, that you guys have to say. Unless you murdered somebody, which, yeah, don't talk to me about that. Don't talk to anybody about that. And also, just don't murder fucking people. Obviously, I mean, that's pretty much a given. But yeah, I've had a lot of time to think about my life, where I want it to go, and some things that I have to do, my responsibilities, the channel, my father, and, just a lot of things that I've been missing out on for the past 5 years that I really want to kind of do again, reconnect with my childhood a little bit. Maybe play with my action figures a little bit. It may sound childish, but it's just something that would maybe help me therapize me a little bit. Also, I plan on going to therapy because I'm not going to lie, this whole journey has been amazing, and I've really busted my ass on YouTube. I mean, 1.2k videos and, almost 15,000 hours of live streaming for all of you, and also posting videos sometimes, when it's relevant to the channel. I mean, I have really done such good things in my life, and I didn't have that before. I didn't have that drive, and I realized, and I know for a fact that this is what I want to do. That's why I urge you guys to support the channel however you can. You guys don't have to support the channel financially, but it would definitely help. You guys don't have to subscribe, but it helps. You guys don't have to like any video, but it helps. And, it's been a journey. I've thought about the channel a lot. What I want to do in the future, how the channel is going now. There's a lot of things that I want to improve on the channel. I want to make a new logo for the channel. Because, the Wrestling with Evil logo is cool and all, but, I really just want to make it a little darker. I want to make things a little more vague, like, hey, we are fucking wrestling with evil. And this channel is not evil. None of you are evil. The Juke Master General isn't evil. I can be a dick sometimes, don't get me wrong, but that's just in real life, when somebody's pushed, pushed hard and pushed for a long period of time, you're going to lash out. That's just what happens. But I digress. I'm pretty sure all of you guys can relate to that too. Like, everybody has their threshold of just, I don't want to put up with shit anymore. I'm done. Like, like the whole I'm done thing, pretty much. But yeah, I've thought about the channel a lot. And, there's a lot of things that I want to bring to 2024, and a lot of really cool things I did in 2023 that sometimes I can't even remember. I have to look back on it and be like, oh yeah, that's right, Resident Evil 4 Remake came out, and I got a lot better at speedrunning. I created the Resident Wars. You know, I was a lot more engaging. Got I became a partner on YouTube. That's like the biggest thing. And then the charity event also was huge. So yeah. I just and also in general, I've been thinking about my responsibilities, you know, in life, you know, as a person, and you know, my dad still has a mortgage to pay off, and he's bedridden, and he can't even work his fingers, or, you know, everything that comes out of his mouth is literally just, you know, like you're talking to an infant, and you know, it's sad and it sucks. I hate seeing him like that. He's my man. He's my dude. Without him, I wouldn't be able to even. I wouldn't have known what video games were. I wouldn't have had a male figure in my life. No matter, you know, my dad wasn't the best. He wasn't the best dad ever. But the things that I latched onto are so amazing. And I'm glad that I can share all of that stuff with all of you, with all of you evil heads. From, you know, the bottom to the top of my heart, I really mean that shit. It's really awesome. And, sorry guys. But, yeah, this is hard, but, yeah. Alright, so yeah, my responsibilities as a man, as a person, I gotta pay off the rest of that mortgage. I gotta, you know, there's gonna be a point probably in less than a month where I'm gonna have to get a full-time job, or at least a part-time job to start, because I'm still gonna have to take care of my dad, and I still want to live stream, and I still want to make videos too, and I have a lot of really cool video ideas that I can, you know, kind of work with a little bit, you know, but yeah, so I'm gonna pay off the rest of that mortgage. My mom has credit card debt from when my dad had cancer. She was paying all the bills and stuff like that. Things got a lot rougher, and, you know, especially during COVID. You know, everything, the price of everything skyrocketed, and now it's so bad to the point where I don't even understand how Americans or anybody can even recover from all the shit that is going on. But so yeah, my response, and also I still have what's it called? Debt. I still have student loans that I have to pay off. That's about 10 grand. About 10 grand. So yeah, my mom has about $6,000 in debt, and the mortgage is 30,000. So yeah, that's about close to, I don't know, $50,000 of shit that I gotta pay for. Well, you know, I'm not gonna pay for every single bit of it, but I'm gonna pay as much as I can until my dad inevitably passes, which is gonna happen. That's life. It's sad, like I said. I don't want to start, you know, shedding any tears again, because I've shed enough. It's been hard. But yeah, so my responsibilities are, yeah, they're gonna have to take the front seat, the driver's seat, just because, you know, me being a man, if I can't do it, then, you know, what kind of man does that make me? If I can't pay the bills in this house, and I can't do what needs to be done for my dad. I want my dad to be gone and know that this house is okay, my mother's okay, I'm okay, and that I'm thriving and doing the best that I can. Before that, I was thinking, you know, maybe I should get married and have kids before he passes, so, you know, whatever. But now that I think back on it, and I've had a lot of time to think, Even when I was sick, I was constantly thinking. I was sleeping and thinking, and drinking as much water as possible, because I literally felt like I was gonna die. But yeah, I have so much that I need to do and so little time to do it in. I don't know how long my dad has, but it's just important that I start my life now, and I live it the best that I can, while also following my dreams of being a YouTuber. Hopefully you guys still support the channel. And yeah, So I've also been thinking about, a lot about my dad, and how honestly impossible it was. The fact that I was able to lift him up. He's almost a 200-pound man. Lift him up and bring him into the bathroom every single day for 1,000+ days. I don't know how I did it, while also streaming on YouTube live. Live. I had to take breaks for like a year or two in the middle of my streams to take care of my dad, and I did that. That's what I did. It wasn't me, just being like, "Oh, hey dad, you okay? Oh, you're not okay? Okay, I'm going to fuck off and go back to YouTube now." No. It was me dedicating my mental health, which is, why I want to start going to therapy and stuff like that, and really get my mental health right, because there's a lot of shit that I need to work through. Just like all of you guys. I guarantee you guys have a lot of baggage that you guys need to work through. And you know, that's what I need to do. But I've been thinking, and I'm just like, how the fuck was I even able to do all that stuff for my father? I don't understand it. On top of everything that I had to deal with, the channel and everything, and all that stuff, and I'm doing this kind of all in one take. I don't edit my videos, so I'm gonna have to take a bathroom break in like a minute or two, just because people gotta pee. And I told you this is gonna be a long one, so yeah. But like, it's crazy. I don't know how I was able to do that for my dad, and with the channel and everything. Even sometimes working on top of that. What the fuck? Was I out of my mind? I don't know, but it's just the drive. You see your father sick, and automatically it gives you Herculean energy, power, strength of mind and of body. And now that I sit back and think about it, I was just like, man, that was the weakest part of my life. How did I do it? How did I do it? I was so lonely. You guys are, literally, you guys helped me not be lonely. You guys gave me the courage to, you know, step up. And I seriously thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I'm going to take that bathroom break right now. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. Yeah, so like I said, you evil heads really, really, really helped me. You know, just give me a reason to be around. Give me a reason to, you know, man up and do all this shit. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have been able to do it, I don't think. I mean, having this outlet, and, just feeling like I'm accomplishing something, feeling like I'm doing something, feeling like, I actually have people that love the channel, that love what I do, that love the same things that I do around. It made a world of difference. It really did. So I thank you guys. You guys are the best people in my life. And, without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to do what I do, like I said. So I love you all. So going back to, you know, I've been thinking about life, and, you know, like I said, I mentioned it before, but I want to start going to therapy. I'm going to have to work a full-time job. Well, not a full-time job to start. I want to ease into it just because it's been so long since I've actually worked a mainstream job, just so, I can make money to, afford, all the things that I need to afford, or that I want, too. I want to buy a gaming chair, man. This thing's a piece of shit. Look at this. Look at this. Or the other side. Yeah, look at that, man. That's my cat. My cat decided to, hey, fuck your chair, buddy. Just like cats do. Yeah, fucking Clyde, man. Fucking Clyde. So yeah, I want to buy a gaming chair. There's a few other things that I want to buy, like a couple games that are coming out, which is what I want to talk about the positives and what I'm going to bring to the table for all of you guys in 2024. I know I'm babbling a little bit, but it's been something that I've really wanted to talk about and wanted to get off my chest. So I hope that you guys understand. But yeah, so yeah, I want to go, to therapy. There's a lot of things that I need to solve, a lot of questions that I need answered, and I don't think I could do it alone anymore. I always tried to rely on myself to be tough and to kind of get through things on my own. And, later on in life, I used those negative things to fuel me, but I'm just kind of out of gas, Like, it's like a car that it's too old and tired and just doesn't want to start. That's me, you know? And it's just been a little bit rough. So I feel like my mental health is the most important thing. I'm not going to be taking a step back from the channel. This is no means an announcement of I'm quitting YouTube or anything like that. Nothing like that. So don't worry. You still got your Juke Master General here. Okay? Still got your Juke Master General, and the Juke is fighting and wrestling with evil just as much as you are. So know that. So yeah. But on to more positive things. On to 2024. It's a brand new fucking year. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to start my live streams again on Thursday, which is, let's see. Friday the 12th. Friday the 12th. And I'm gonna play through. I'm gonna finish up the Toys for Tots marathon, just because I'm kind of pissed off that I wasn't able to finish the last two games that were able to be played. One thing that I actually have to pay for is either to get my PS3 fixed or get a new one, because my PS3 literally shit out during the marathon. So that's why I wasn't able to play Resident Evil Survivor. So there's that. That's one thing that I really want to get fixed, because the PlayStation 3, that's my baby. That's like, I feel like I'm gonna lose all my save data. I'm gonna have to beat Bushido Blade again, that was like the crowning moment of my career as a gamer. Like, not before I even started YouTube. Like, I was gaming all the time. You know what I mean? Like, not playing every single game out there, but just the things that I loved, I really delved into. And I wasn't able to beat Bushido Blade 2, and then I did, and now I'm probably going to lose the save data. It sucks. But yeah. So, 2024, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got new games coming out like Tekken 8. I'm going to be playing the shit out of that on the channel. It's going to be like a week or two of just me delving into Tekken 8, playing some online with Dirtimus and Shadow. Shout out to you guys. You guys really helped me throughout the pandemic, honestly. And they were just some buddies that I was, chilling with, having a few brewskis, kicking back, relaxing, and just getting my ass kicked, or, kicking ass in some Tekken 7. So Tekken 8 is coming back, or is coming out on January 27th, I believe it is. Don't quote me. I don't have the date of when it's actually coming out. But yeah. So Tekken 8 is coming out. I'm gonna be playing the shit out of that once it comes out on the 27th. Alan Wake 2. I did play the first part of that game. And I'm going to continue playing it. Also, Daymare 1994 is going to be played on the channel this year. Also, Silent Hill 2 Remake. And also, there's a little series called The Last of Us that you evil heads have been requesting the Juke to play forever. And I just didn't have the time until now. So, I'm going to be playing The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 this year. Also, Tormented Souls is coming out, probably in about a month or two. So, Tormented Souls is going to be played. Or Tormented Souls 2, rather. Tormented Souls, the first one, I already played on the channel. Check it out. Amazing game from start to finish. Very hard. The enemies are a little clunky, but I hope that they, revamped it up this time around. Either that, or if they kept the same aesthetic, I'd be cool with that too. So yeah, a lot of really cool horror games, fighting games. I'm still going to be playing Mortal Kombat 1. There's probably going to be a new story DLC dropping probably end of this year, just like there was with MK11. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully Onaga returns. And a lot of character DLC for Mortal Kombat 1 that I'm also going to be covering on the channel as well. And I'm going to do it in typical Juke fashion. Ladder ending, fatalities, boom. Also there's some fatalities that I kind of glossed over, like the holiday fatalities. Supposedly there's a really funny Thanksgiving, Christmas, and other fatalities, to really kind of sink your teeth into. So I'm really gonna, buckle down on that as well. So the channel has a lot of really cool things happening for all of you guys, and I'm glad that you all are supporting the channel. I did lose a couple subscribers. Probably like 7 or 8, but that's no big deal. I did take a long time off. Like I said, I was sick for 9 days. There's no way that I would have streamed while I was sick. And then, like, January 2nd, I was feeling better, and then, yada, yada, yada. But I wasn't ready to come back. And then the last, probably yesterday, I was feeling a lot better. I was going to record this video yesterday, but some things got brought to my attention that, were serious. So I needed to, kind of brainstorm for a day. Also, I had to pay some bills and stuff like that, so I just didn't have the time. But I'm glad that I recorded this video now. So yeah, a lot of games coming out 2024. Gonna be amazing. Possibly a Resident Evil game coming out. Hopefully it's Code Veronica. That would be awesome. Code Veronica remake. Hopefully. Fingers fucking crossed. That game needs a remake. Out of every game in the Resident Evil series that hasn't been remade, that needs a remake in the mainline series, it's that one. It's not Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5 can wait. So yeah. So 2024 games that are going to be played on the channel. Also, there might be a lot of other games that I might explore as well. Like, who knows? Who knows? The sky is the limit. Whatever I choose to do, I will announce it, and we'll go from there. I don't know how many days I'm going to be able to stream once I start working, but I'll figure that out. But I will be streaming like 5-6 days a week before I start working. So don't worry, you're going to see a lot more of your Juke Master General. And, yeah, things are going to be heating up on the channel. It's going to be fucking awesome, and I can't wait. Also, there's a lot of really cool stuff coming ahead in 2024 that I want to talk to you evil heads about. So the Resident Wars episode 5 and possibly episode 6 are going to be coming this year for sure, and possibly other episodes. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be separating it into seasons. Every 10 Resident Wars that are going to be played or are going to be witnessed, by you evil heads, that is going to be one season. Every 10 episodes is going to be one season. So, we're halfway through this season, pretty much. The Resident Wars episode 5 is happening. Also, another announcement, the 5-year reunion of wrestling, or a 5-year anniversary of Wrestling with Evil is going to be on the 14th of January. And episode 5 of the Resident Wars is going to happen on the 14th of this month. So it's going to be on Sunday, baby. So you evil heads better get ready. And also Ryan Bellagrave, you better get ready as well. Because your Juke Master General is not fucking playing around this time. Resident Evil 1, the original 1996 version, is going to be a Chris Magnum only speed run. And that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be speed, it's going to be aggression, and whoever is better, whoever's faster, whoever knows the run better, and also whoever knows those little nuances is going to win. And your Juke Master General is going to be 4-0, baby. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. Also, David aka Yoda and R&R are going to do a rematch in Resident Evil 3 Remake. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So look forward to that. Also, possibly some new merch coming out. Because Ryan Belgrave is actually a very talented guy besides Resident Evil speedruns. He sucks. I'm going to beat him. He's garbage. But he's a very talented singer. He has a great band. And also, he's a really talented artist as well. So, he's going to be possibly designing some merch for the Juke Master General. Also, badges for channel members, that is going to be done this year. So that way you evil heads can become channel members and have something to look forward to. Also, perks will be updated on the the membership goals as well. So that's going to be a thing. Also, the logo is going to be changed this year, and it's going to be pretty fucking sick. So I hope that you all have been enjoying 2023, or enjoyed 2023, but that's gone. It's in the past. 2024 is where it's at, and it's going to be a lot of fun, but it's also going to be a little bit difficult in my personal life, so I hope that you understand that. But also, some other really cool stuff ahead. I'm going to be doing some reaction videos to some Resident Evil playthroughs. Possibly, I was floating around the idea of, I don't know if you guys know the YouTuber Darkside Phil or DSP, but I was going to do a reaction video of his Resident Evil playthroughs, because he's played through pretty much all of them. So, yeah. Reaction videos, that's a thing. Also, some reaction videos to some, Resident Evil content in general. So, that's coming down the pipeline. I'm very hesitant to do it just because I don't know if it's going to turn out good. And I'm just a little nervous. Sometimes I just get nervous and I say that I'm going to do something and I don't do it, but I'm going to really try and do it this time. So, yeah. 2024 is going to be awesome. I'm sorry that you guys had to listen to me ramble on this whole time, but Happy New Year's, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a great Christmas. Hopefully your family didn't fight too much. I wasn't even around for Christmas or New Year's just because I was so sick. But, yeah, I really, really love you all. Thank you all for everything that you guys have done for not only me, the channel, David aka Yoda especially, shout out to him. All of you guys, go subscribe to him as well. He's a great guy, and also he makes great content. So, yeah. So I'm going to go now. It's been fun. There's a lot that I got off my chest, and I feel a lot better. And also, it just feels good being in front of a camera again for you guys. It really does. And also, your Juke Master General is back. And not back in the way that you think I am. No. See, I had a little spill. With a brother of mine that humbled me a little bit. I had a black eye for a little bit. You know the deal. He decided to be a douchebag, come into my house, come into the asylum, and wreck the place up. And also, he tried to fuck with the Juke. And that's just not how it goes here at Wrestling with Evil. So, the Juke is back. And the Juke is back for good. And also, I'm not playing around this time. This time is serious. So, hope that you're all ready. 2024 is going to be the Juke Master General's bitch, and it will be your bitch as well. Join us here in the asylum. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, and enjoy some Wrestling with Evil content. Good night, evil heads. And also, I didn't wish you guys a New Year's Eve or Happy New Year's properly, so I will do it now. Fucking cheers. And welcome to the asylum. I'm your Juke Master General. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your night, and I will see you all on the 12th when I slay Resident Evil Village and move on to Resident Evil 3 Remake, and then it's the Resident Wars the day after that, baby. Good night. I'll see you all on the 12th. Peace out. Mwah. Peace.